Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and those otherwise inclined. My name is throiugh, and welcome back to another edition of Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. Last time, we returned after a 2-month, I think, absence from this game. As we were midway through the secret laboratory. We have now gotten ourselves to the point that we are ready to take on, the boss, as we have reached the depths of the, palace, but the dungeon. Our general team is fairly over-leveled, I would say. Not quite as over-leveled as I've seen some teams be, though. At least our team is a bit more, or my personas are a bit more in line with where the levels should be. I'll just briefly look and see if there are any personas here that I think I desperately need. See if we can fuse all of them. Barong would be a possibility for electric, as would Thor. Actually, Thor was the one I think I looked at going, what I need to do is I need to find a way to get both Cerberus and he's my electric at the moment, Thoth. Try and get both of them into Thor to see what we can do there. A cyborg would be our good healer for the most part. Don't really need Vicious Strike. Nebros offers a big curse and potential fear. Kamhando into that would be okay. Does not get that. Doesn't get that either, so we'd have to have a look. Siegfried is very physical and would line up with dropping Cerberus. That's a maybe, but we've got to get the right combo for that. Our friend is here! I say friend. Shinobu wouldn't be a bad shout, but again, we don't have the right combination to do it the way I want. Jatu might actually be a good call. Let's put Linkali into that. I would need to have a look to see if it gets, like, resist elec or something like that. Although, we certainly can purchase the card. We has the money. We also need to start looking into Yatsufusa as well. And technically, we have all the personas to do it. We just need to buy them all. But it's worth double checking all of that first. Tamlin might also be a good get in the long run. Anyway. Where was I? I was up to Garuda, I was up to... Where are you, Jatu? Mother Harlot's always an interesting one to get. Laser Drill would take over in the light department. Which is currently being occupied by throiugh. Be something like that. You do get Mahamon. Get that. Gotta be that, Null Dark, and then probably the boosts. If we want to go down that path. Ready. That could be our new Ice Heal. Especially with that. And that's probably the combination to do it. Especially with Ice Ant. Actually, for the sake of it. Don't get that. Oh, we're pretty much free to do whatever we need to now, which is useful. That's actually probably the next replacement for throiugh. Uriel. So we don't have the right combination for it. And Anto I'm not going to bother with at the moment because we don't have the fortune. White Rider. Not just yet. Kingle. Kingle could be a replacement for Compounder. Garuda. Here's options. Plus getting Amarita. Actually, getting Amarita now is a good thing going into this upcoming battle. Here's Quetz. I was gonna say, I was looking at going, what? You don't get Wind Amp, you don't get Wind Boost. Ah. Suki could take over for Ice as well. So the two I want to look at are Garuda and Haridi. I nearly said Paridi. Shikioju. It would be useful. I'm pretty sure it gets... It doesn't get Blade of Fury, which is interesting. It doesn't get Power Charge, funnily enough. That may be the better use for that for now. If I was going to do that right now. Plus it gets us Matarunda, which we don't have a lot of debuffers. No huge point to do that just yet. And then back down into this lot. So we don't desperately, well, I won't say we don't desperately need to do a fusion just yet, but I will try the battle without it. There's nothing there that automatically leaps out at me that goes, oh yes, I definitely need to make this. Like there's 2 or 3 maybes in amongst that whole pile. So I want to make sure I've got Kampanda equipped. Defense-wise, yeah, that should be fine actually. Yosuke's not part of this. 12 endurance. Yeah, you want that over that. Yukiko. None of that's going to particularly help you. Kanji. That's possibly the best. Either that or we throw that onto you. So instead, we move over to these. Yukiko. So the upcoming boss is fine against fire. So what I want is it has 2 main status effects, which is Innovation, which is its special attack, and Silence. Yukiko I want to make sure is always sorted for that. I'll keep mine on, but I should be... I'm the other person with an Amorita, which helps. Kanji can keep the power belt, I think, yeah. Chio... Actually, is there another... There's another Silence, I'll put that on Kanji. So for the sake of it, Chio might as well take that. So we'll see how we go with the battle. The only thing is we don't really have anything to drop her or drop their stats. I mean, Celiu's got Batarunda if we need it. But that's pretty much it. Let's go save Naoto. Well, try to anyway. Chio, take that to try and get your defense up a bit. You might as well take that. Yeah. Something's behind that door. Open the door and enter. Yes.
Naoto!
That is some heavy-duty machinery.
Ah, it's about time you arrived. Dealing with this child has been quite a pain.
No, don't go!
It's useless speaking with you. I need to go back now.
Why? Why are you leaving me here? Why am I always left alone? It's so lonely. I don't want to be alone. Naoto-kun.
You wear the same face as me. It's as if you're implying we're one and the same. But the difference between me and you is... Why delude yourself? I am you.
Let us deal with this song and dance again.
These childish gestures are no mere affectation. They're the truth.
Well, you still have the vocabulary.
The fools all say it, don't they? You're only a child. Keep out of our business, kid, and so forth. No matter how many cases you spend hours cogitating over, no matter how many crimes you solve, you're a child in their eyes.
The child is using big words.
It's your brain they're interested in. The gray matter locked up in that skull. As long as they need it, you're an ace detective. But once you're done, it's back to the playpen with you.
Do you have an attorney of aces to partner with?
You haven't the means to deal with society's two-faced nature.
Only two-faced.
You're just a lonely child.
Naoto.
I want to be a grown-up. I want to be a big boy right now. Then they'll see who I am. I want a reason for me to stay.
That's enough. I can find my own reason for living. Ha! I'm telling you that's impossible. You are but a child. How can you change that essential truth?
With time.
Stop it! At your core, you admire the sort of strong and cool men who populate detective fiction. But in trying to emulate them, you must know that in truth, you're nothing of the sort. You're a child. There's no avoiding first principles. Admit that you're a child, and admit that there's nothing you can do about it.
It's a reasonable statement.
Now then, our analysis is complete. Let us begin the body alteration procedure! You have no objections, do you, Naoto Shirogane? Stop it! Naoto. Such a cool, manly name. But a name doesn't change the truth. It doesn't let you cross the barrier between the sexes. How could you become an ideal man when you were never male to begin with?
One of the lines gets taken out of context all the time.
Wait, what? Did I hear that right? He's not a guy?
Reasonable response.
I won't throw a tantrum. That accomplishes nothing.
No objection or denial from Naoto there.
How often I've heard those words from the adults. Throwing a tantrum won't solve anything, Naoto-kun, and other such bilge. They made you cry, didn't they? Yet here you are, mimicking those same men. What exactly are you trying to justify? What? It's all right. You needn't suffer anymore. That's why you're undergoing this body alteration procedure to begin with.
That's not entirely true.
You throw a tantrum, but it fails to change the situation a single bit. I can quite understand the feeling. After all, I am you.
That's not true! Don't say it!
It's okay. Let the kid spill the whole thing.
Finally, somebody realizes.
If not, Naoto's just gonna keep hurting.
Just get it out and we beat the shit out of what follows.
We'll just do our job and kick the Shadow's ass, yeah?
Exactly.
As if you know anything about me. You'll kick my ass, huh? Fine. Go ahead and try, you lizard-brained imbecile!
Save the discussion for later!
Here it comes!
Battle time. Let's see how we go.
I am a shadow, the true self. What? Are you sick of yourselves too? Very well. Then let's begin the special operation.
Bring it on, man! I'll pull you through this!
Have you made up your mind? Then let us commence.
I do like the half and half design with the effectively the supercomputer of a brain. Right, so where should we start? Obviously, fire won't help here too much. Pardon me. And we can more or less stop using that. So we could use throiugh for Turunda. I think Thoth still might do more damage than Cerberus will, so throw. Mind chart. Power charge. It's a good thing we've got God's Hand now. You can guard. And you use Metallikaza. So you can go with here basically to be a dedicated healer. Thank you, Chio. Thoth. 500. And that's with no defense down.
I'll finish you!
God. Power charge.
Here goes. Crush it time.
Kanji will basically burn through his SP here. Oh, that's fucking rude. That's very rude. How dare you?
You okay?
You power charge. We've got these in abundance, so you use that. And you buff everyone's attack again. Because I can't.
Yukiko-senpai needs help. Persona!
Why we need the defense up. Thank you.
Shouldn't someone heal Yukiko-senpai?
She can do that herself. So... We've done that, and she's put our defense up. So let us use Throne again. Another mind charge. God's Hand. A good time to use God's Hand. Medeiron.
I am thou. There!
And... Yep, you are. Torrent Assault.
Here goes. Persona!
Full
Why
4.
must you struggle so much?
Damn near 800 damage. Because we are not so divided in our thoughts, in our beliefs. I wonder if Quetzalcoatl can actually deal more damage. Like magic-wise, a lot down, but has both. So that was 550. So let's see what Quetzalcoatl can do.
Persona!
Okay, Petticoddle does slightly more damage. Power charge. You can guard. Power charge.
Here goes. Crush it time.
Here is the special ability.
Oh!
Whoa, Kanji, are you okay?
So. Shit, I'm trying to think what level Kanji's up to. In regards to...
Persona. Ha!
In regards to his social link, because if he's 7+, he can take a hit still.
You okay there, Kanji? Don't strain yourself.
You need to heal him.
There!
Here goes. Crush it
We're nearly done. As I said, we're overpowered as fuck here.
Why won't you lie down and die? You children can't do anything at all!
Kanji's been hit! Someone help him!
Well, that's slightly more of a problem. Let's see. So you can do that, you can do that. I might use... If I've got it, I think I do on Raphael. Yeah, yeah. So I'll raise everyone's defenses back up.
Persona. Ha!
I should have something. That gets rid of the heat riser. You can use another supersonic. What are you gonna boost?
Punk.
Okay. I can't recall, so
Here
just in
goes.
case.
Crush it time.
Okay, right up. Good.
Persona. Yeah.
I need to heal off this. We can heal anyway. Just in case Kanji misses. He shouldn't, but just in case he does.
Here goes. Persona.
Done and done. More money for the money god.
So Naoto-kun was a girl. Are you awake?
Where am I? I remember you all arriving, and
to be fair, for the most part, her voice is a lot more androgynous than people give it credit for.
That's right. You saw everything. I lost both my parents in an accident. I was still young, so my grandfather took me in. I was inept at making friends, so I spent my time reading detective novels in my grandfather's study. When I grow up, I'm gonna be an awesome hard-boiled detective. My parents were proud of their job. I had no qualms about following in their footsteps. An inherited occupation can feel stifling to many, but I welcomed it. I yearned for the day I could be a detective myself.
Basically, immediately explaining the point as opposed to taking lines out of context. Now, I'll come back to it. I'll let it
Perhaps
play
I
out.
inherited that desire from them as well. I was always alone. Seeing that, my grandfather must have believed it was his duty to help me realize my dream.
I know how it'll sound, but I'll let it play out and then address stuff. Because this is a somewhat controversial topic. And portrayal.
I secretly aided my grandfather with his clients, and before I knew it, people started calling me Junior Detective. At first I was delighted, but not everything went so smoothly.
What was that you said about you're only a child?
Not everyone welcomes my collaboration when it comes to solving cases.
Many insecure people.
My status as a child was sufficient to offend many of those whom I worked with.
Still a thing. The generational divide, like, pretty prominent in a lot of arguments today.
Were that the only issue, then it would have resolved itself with time. But though I will one day change from a child to an adult, I will never change from a woman to a man.
The other line that gets taken out of context magnificently.
Do you not like being a girl?
Immediate
Is
question.
that why you always dressed like a boy?
My sex doesn't fit my ideal image of a detective.
And a slightly awkward line considering stuff that was said earlier.
Besides, the police department is a male-oriented society.
The main issue.
If they had the slightest concrete reason to look down on me, no one would need me anymore.
And explanation.
You don't know that.
Hey, you must know already that what you yearn for isn't to become an adult or become a boy.
You're absolutely right.
Not that. Oh, what's the button? That's the one. And the line that people have an issue with.
I'm sorry. I kept ignoring you, pretending you didn't exist. But you are me, and I am you. You've always been inside me. What I should yearn for, no. What I must strive for isn't to become a man. It's to accept myself for who I really am.
Naoto is faced to her self. She has obtained the facade used to overcome life's hardships. The persona Sukuna Hikona.
In any event, you're a devious bunch. I can't believe you kept something like this hidden for so long.
It's not like it's particularly hard. Who would believe us?
No wonder the perpetrator has eluded the police.
We told you we did this and you didn't believe us.
But it's apparent now. This case is far from over.
You wanted the truth and you got the truth. During the King's game. And yes, the case is
That's right.
definitely not
And
finished.
you proved it, Naoto. Anyways, we can talk more later. We need to get you out of here. Hey! Hey!
Naoto is breathing heavily.
Sheesh, she really put her life on the line for this.
She did indeed.
But without her efforts, we'd never have realized that the culprit is still at large.
Dun dun dun!
You're too frickin' reckless, damn it.
You'll want to talk.
I never doubted that you'd all come for me. Although the reality turned out to be far beyond what I'd imagined.
No shit.
What a dumbass. You're no genius at all. We were tearing our hair out over you.
And Kanji doesn't have much hair left.
So you did worry about her, Kanji? Oh.
I mean, Rise was going to tease him no matter what.
Shut up. Mind your own damn business.
I'll take her home. I don't think she can go back by herself.
That would be best.
It's all right. I can...
No way, Missy! Don't think that doing everything on your own is the adult thing to do. Come on, let's go. Grab on.
You were able to rescue Naoto safely. And it seems the case is not over yet.
Hey! Welcome back.
Ahoy hoy.
Sorry, we got off early today.
I can see that.
Come on, take a seat.
Where?
They found Naoto-kun. Oh, do you know who Naoto-kun is? He just up and vanished without a word. But it looks like he's back now. Way to put a scare into everyone. Heesh.
I'm relieved.
You don't seem surprised.
I am relieved. That is all.
You didn't already know he was found, did you?
You really ought to do something about that habit of yours, Dojima-san. They go to the same school. Rumors spread fast out here, you know? But man, why'd Naoto-kun disappear?
Thanks for covering.
I guess he can be a little difficult. Maybe he got sulky after being given the boot and ran away from home. But I tell ya, I was shocked to hear that he up and vanished like that.
Confirmation of people looking down on Naoto.
If there'd been a fourth kidnapping and murder, we'd be back to square one again.
Adachi.
You know what sucks? We still don't have proof that the Kubo kid murdered anyone besides Mr. Muraoka. How are we gonna make a case like this? I wonder if Dojima-san's instinct is right. Maybe there really is another perp out there, the real one.
Adachi, how many times I gotta say it? Quit running your mouth like that.
Well, sorry.
All right, see here.
Yes?
Don't worry about the case. Just go study like a normal student. If you don't... I'm going to bed.
You just gonna leave me here with him?
Sorry, I killed the mood there.
Oh, you're lucid enough to realize that.
But yeah, I can totally understand why Dojima-san's worried. Just leave the case to us police. You know the problems it could cause if something happened, right? Like, if it happened you were mixed up in it. We'd be real worried.
Are more scary things gonna happen?
No way, Nanako-chan. Everything's all right now. We caught the bad man, so no more scary things will happen, right? Everything's just fine.
Flip the script.
Okay.
Anyways, your dad's just a worrywart.
It's his job.
Leave it to me. You might not know to look at me, but I got the most brains in the whole police department.
Really? Because Dojima said you had dick for brains, which doesn't seem possible.
Oh, was that too hard to understand? Did you get it?
Nanako, he keeps all of his brains in a freezer.
Well, now that Dojima-san's gone, I should get going too. Good night.
Stumbles through glass. That's the window. And Archie went back home.
What does got brains mean?
He keeps them in a freezer. It means he's smart.
Huh. So things will be alright?
We'll gloss over that. Nanako has fallen silent. The night passes with the awkward mood hanging in the air. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, I would like to save. From when we started the dungeon to when we ended. 13 levels. And the next day. You have the day off from school today. All you can do now is wait for Naoto's recovery. What should you do today? You realize that you haven't bought anything from the home shopping program this week, and maybe you should watch it. Before then, let's talk about the implications of the shadow, shall we? So, obviously, there's a certain amount of... let's see. How best to put it? There's a certain amount of allure towards people who... Oh, well, with Naoto's story, with people who are struggling with who they believe they are compared to who everyone else sees them to be. Especially with trans people, but across others as well. So, a decent amount of... Because Naoto carries certain traits that can carry over into that territory. A fair few bit of Naoto's dialogue and Shadow Naoto's dialogue gets taken out of context. Now everyone... Oh, sorry, I won't say everyone. A lot of people take the I am the shadow, the true self completely the wrong way. It is not I am who you really are, it is I am what you are hiding. I am the other side of you. As Naoto said, she always wanted to be a detective. Her being a woman doesn't help in a environment where that can be looked down upon and that can be used against you. Which has been the case. You can also, while they don't explicitly say it, you can also see that in Sai Nijima in P5R. She does not dress in overly feminine clothing, she's in a male-dominated orientation. She has to fight and scrape and claw her way to get promoted. Now, like, I do not have a problem at all with people wanting to transition, which is why I'm sort of trying to phrase a lot of this delicately so people don't, or maybe not delicately, I'm trying to choose my words carefully so the point gets across. There are some people who headcanon Naruto as trans as a way of helping them sort through their own feelings and materials, and that's fine. Like, I absolutely don't have a problem with that. It has caused discourse though, because people either completely misunderstanding Naruto in this situation, or who headcanon her as being trans, believe it to be the absolute truth, and go on a diatribe about, well, some go out of their way to cause confrontation with people who would take it as it's presented, as this is about, like, Kanji's story is about gender norms and toxicity in that regard, as opposed to specifically transitional and transphobic commentary. And that's then where all the death by the author, like death to the author stuff, also gets blown out of proportion. It'll be interesting with the remake coming. It'll be interesting to see how they handle that, if they keep it as is, or if they change it and change the messaging to appeal to a different audience. We'll see. Anyway. I thought that's more something I might as well... It's something you either gloss over or you address it, and if you're going to address it, you may as well address it in full. So... shopping program. Now for some levity. Here comes Tanaka over the airwaves to you. Hello everyone, welcome to Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, granter of your desires. This is Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, the mail order television program being broadcasted live to you. We guarantee your purchase will meet your satisfaction for a fair market price. Now let's introduce the products available for these 3 days. It's a reprisal chain, a shock repellent chain. Oh my goodness, I can't believe its wonderfulness. 2 heavy suits, your revival chain, all for the low price of 21,800 yen. We've got another fantastic product on sale today. Soma, got high quality water. Get 2 purifying water for 14,800. These products are so popular, we can only allow 1 order per person. Which would you like to purchase today? You can only order 1 of these products offered. You currently have way too much money. Reprisal chain or Soma? I should be getting the Soma, but I will very, very quickly check what the reprisal chain does. Chain P4G. Okay, it's a high counter. High counter or counter strike? Soma. You bought the Soma combo, including 1 Soma and 2 purifying water. Wow, we have sold through our entire stock. Thank you all so much for your participation in today's show. Today's sale is over, but you'll get another chance for 3 days starting next Sunday. See you next time on this channel. You hear the catchy song again as it starts to loop around. Here he is, here he goes, here comes Tanaka over the airwaves to you. The shopping program has ended. You turned off the TV. Clear skies ahead for weather. I'll save again. I will also go and grab myself another beer. I will be very quick, so that won't take too long. And back. Let's see. Social links. So Yosuke's at 9, he's almost there. Margaret's at 7, we know what we need to do to get hers up. Kanji-chan at 6. Dojima at 8. We need to focus a bit on Dojima, because there's a deadline on his until the 3rd semester. So we Nanako. Rise at 7, Fox at 7, which we should be about right on. 5, Uno. 8, that'll probably be the one we do today anyway, because get them out of the way. Young Mother at 5, Nurse at 7. I haven't had a proper look at these in a while. Teddy's story orientated. 3 for I need a... There's always conflicting things about which way you need to go to sort her out. Yumi 7, Adachi 6, Marie 2. We've still got time for Marie, but we need to make sure she's done before Christmas. And then story based. Out we go. What do you have? Dakar and Wall. My other world. Don't need to get any of those. 2 days. Into town. Considering I haven't chatted with a lot of these people since, I might as well go through and actually speak with them. It makes sense in the long run. I splashed out so much money on these bead melon seeds, and they grew fine. It was worth using that dried mullet row as fertilizer. Since they were expensive, I thought I should make it look pretty on the plate, and try to give it some nice presentation. But my mother-in-law said, can't you even cut fruit properly? Maybe fruit was too advanced for me to handle. Samagawa, floodplain. Oh, it feels like the fog sticks around for longer and longer. It used to clear up while I was out on my long walk, but now it's still around long after I get home. I guess it doesn't matter much. When did it decide to cool down? The breeze here by the river feels good. Oh, these days are meant for taking walks. I guess my daughter's family just can't understand that. Hello there. Mine is covered in scratches. The red goldfish you gave me. Thanks to that, the kitties were all over me. Oh, those kitty willies were so cute. The feeling of their soft fur is great. I almost want to get married more for the cat than Miyako-san. Oh, I want a kitty kiss. You accomplished the request written on the Emma. You should report back to the fox. It's done, so on the next rainy day, or the next day that nobody else is available, we shall sort that out. Something's been bothering me lately. Isn't it kind of weird that beefsteak is our specialty, when there aren't any ranches nearby? We're getting it pretty cheap, but Only my wife really knows where we get it from. I left it up to her. I saw him. The detective showed up on TV. He's a high school student. Hey, you're a high school student too, aren't you? Are you a friend of the detective, by any chance? Yes, I am. No way! Oh, how nice! I want to get to know the detective better. Maybe I'll look for him on the Midnight Channel. You might find something you don't expect on the Midnight Channel. Well, he's a detective. It's not like he would just be friends with anybody. I want to get to know him better. Maybe I'll look for him on the Midnight Channel. With a bank. And spend time with her. My sister shouted at me. She said, "Why didn't you pick the same snack as me? What's so wrong about me liking cookies?" She's really not going to be happy unless we're the same. Entita, we'll come back for Madame Junich. We could spend time. The autumn vegetables will be nice and ripe soon enough. They're still pricey at Junes, though. That reminds me, Satanaka-san's daughter had a cart full of meat again. That girl clearly isn't eating her vegetables. No gossip ripe as usual. Central Shopping District. Job available for a ride. Lisa available, Maria available. Man, God. At first I thought this series was utterly ridiculous. I thought the author was merely writing pop drivel for money. But I didn't recognize his brilliance. They also have some rulebook on getting the most out of the food when you go to restaurants. Maybe it'll help it higher. I can't eat as much as I used to when I was younger, but maybe I'll read that book and go give it a try. The next release is September 20th. I expect a new bully teacher entry. Stitches. That's the one I want to check. I think it's understanding I need to pump up for Nanako, I think. I also need understanding up to get the final social link. And diligence is a bit behind as well, but that's less of a problem. A detective, huh? I played tag like that when I was a kid. The detectives would chase the thieves around. It was pretty fun. We'll go the rare combo. We'll come back through for the shops later. Yeah. And kanji available as well. Hey, get this. We don't have any cows around here, right? So why isn't it a specialty grilled steak, huh? And spat all over the place. Now that I think about it, respect for the H-Day is coming up soon. I have to give him something. In the country, we sometimes follow the more esoteric holidays and customs. Is it just any other day in the city? Well, anyway, I can at least make some rice cakes. Grandfather has a big sweet tooth. Well, we usually don't get this much fog around here, but it looks like Inaba's going to be famous for it pretty soon. I've lived here for longer than you can remember. I can't be wrong. A lot of things have been changing around here. You know what I'm talking about. That's right, Junes. Ever since that store opened up, all kinds of weird things have happened. It's contaminated Inaba. Deplorable. I was watching the news. They said that the cause of the fog is still unknown, but it has to be something. It's troubling. Wasn't there a student who was researching the fog a while back? Isn't that amazing? A student! And supposedly the substance that harms the body was found? What was it they discovered? Whatever it was, it seems that the fog is bad for you. You should be careful on foggy days. Oh, you're telling me. The other day, I tried taking a day trip to some hot springs since I was already headed to Okina. Man, was it awesome. All that tension from the drive melted away in an instant. Seriously, it's worth riding your motorcycle out to a hot spring. Bringing your girlfriend along makes it even better. Well, I assume it would, if I had one. Did you see him too? The detective prince. They say that kid's parents are both half British. Half, you see, half. A half British detective. Oh, so amazing. Eh? Where did I hear this? Well, it's just a rumor. Never put too much stock into rumors.
I went to the beach the other day. There was so much seaweed on the sand.
Oh.
But I want our wedding to be on a pretty beach in Hawaii. Don't you think beaches are prettier without the seaweed?
Sure. Time to see if we've still got it. We do indeed. Oh, hey, an individual beetle. I remember I was having a lot of problems actually gathering these. To the south. Welcome. The detective prince person, huh? A little while ago they were showing him on TV. They wanted to change my shop into the shop the prince visited. Oh, of course I refused. Instead of tourists, I'd rather sell to kids like you and your friends. Have you come to see my art? Please look around. Take your time. Oh, I've only had more actually what I should do before I start selling stuff. Oh, actually no, we can jump in, but I need to make sure I do not need any of these for a quest. Or to save time. P 4 G S. Actually, I will jump out though, just because. What I should do is check which ones I'm up to. That's a further feed the cat one, which we'll get to when we start fishing a lot more. 44. So that's coming in later. Actually that's coming in a couple of days. Another one. The proof of passions, that's right. And then we need to sell power rocks. Yep, okay. I think it's just the proof of passions I need to hang on to. Well, I don't need to hang on to them, but Where are they? How many do I need to hang on to? I think it's just 3. Oh, please should. Yeah, just 3 of them. Divine blouse. We're going to face down one of those, I think. So obviously the amount of power rocks wasn't enough. A lot of stuff we're getting. Generally 4 or 5 for most items. That was 4 power rocks I think we sold. Persona 5 Phantom X, why not play? It's a good game. I think when it's only just come out too, I definitely need to finish this off at some point. So we might as well do it now. Plus, with the more recent announcement of the Persona 4 remake, Persona 4 revival, it's at least somewhat topical. Yeah. I may get around to doing Phantom X. Have you been in anyway, Jeffrey? Right, so let's see. Both just increased attack, extra endurance and fear, extra agility and nothing. Like, that's not terrible. Low chance to rage, otherwise standards. That's what I was thinking of earlier. The Barbarian Shield would be awful for him. It's not brilliant, but it helps. The Gorgon Plate's probably the better get out of that. And then the Air Break. As for armor, Talisman Cape, low evade. Not awful. And the Divine Blouse. Not much to it. It's an accessory. You have to buy the Pegasus Strap, 5 agility, and 5 luck. Not much to it. But a stupid amount of money. Next, leave the shopping district. Sakami High, there is no one. It is not like Makoto. Open up. Let's see. It's autumn. The view of the leaves from my guest house is beautiful. I had hoped to take you there.
Well, seeing the leaves changing colour makes me remember that it's almost the season for big-eyed tuna.
Oh, we developed shisha pepper sweets together with the local farmer, and they got popular on the internet. It sold amazingly for a while, which led the CEO to try and expand too fast. As a result, I got laid off. It's so irresponsible. Both the internet and my old company.
Well, notice anything different about me?
Did you get a boyfriend?
That's right! I got a boyfriend! He always responds to my texts right away. I feel so loved.
Cheers, squad! All this stuff if we want some. Anyway. Let's continue onwards. Go. T06 on the 30th. So, we'll come back in a couple of days. I wonder what kind of movie she likes. Romances? Maybe. And then again, maybe she likes horror. Oh dude, she's way too cute to be watching horror all by herself. Can we go inside now? These cheesy hot dogs are calling my name.
When I see a group of 3 in a movie, it makes me think that not all of them will survive. The hungry one always goes out to find food and then gets infected.
You hear that? Hello, this is the Okina Station office. This isn't the time for this. I hear that detective Prince that had been working with the police is missing. Why doesn't anyone ever tell me anything? I can help too.
Man, I'm sorry my friend's always saying weird things.
I don't mind.
Cool, thanks. She's kind of different, isn't she? But she draws the coolest pictures. We're in the same art class, but she's on another level. Ever since I said how great her drawings were, she follows me everywhere.
Away! I must away. To the floodplain. Let us speak with death.
My.
You-chan. I'm happy to see you. Sano smiles gently. Since you have much, you might get along. You will become closer. It wouldn't matter anyway because you don't need it for this. I'd be happy to. Sano smiles gently. I was lying to you. How dare you?
I'm not really death.
I did wish that he would die. And so he died for me. That's what I wanted to think. I thought maybe that would be proof that he still loved me. I didn't want to accept that he had died all by himself, not remembering me, leaving me behind. Even though it doesn't overly matter, I'll pull it up just to make sure. Okay, there were no choices that impact your relationship. Answer however you like. Oh well, that's that one. Deeth. Okay, yeah, they all just give +3. All good. I understand the feeling. Did you have someone who you hold dear yourself?
But the truth is, I don't have any special powers like that. I am not death. Just another boring human being. waiting for a miracle that never came. Before I knew it, I was wishing death on the one person I loved most in the world. I was lonely, forgotten, and loving, being loved. All that is what goes into making us human.
A wonderful feeling. Even if he did forget me in the end, the lives we spent together were proof of our dedication to one another. His love for me was never a lie. All those letters are proof. I just didn't get it.
But it's too late now, isn't it?
No, it isn't. Perhaps you're right. I think I'll try living as the Hisano he loved once more. Hisano smiles gently. The spark has returned to Hisano's eyes. It seems you were able to give Hisano some support. Perfect. The old lady's social link has reached level 9. Your power to create personas of the Death Arcana has grown.
The man I loved is gone. I can't ignore that fact any longer. I need to face the truth head on. I want to see you again.
You left Hisano and went home.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Anything in here? Nada. You there?
Hey! Nah.
I'll probably spend time with Dojima. I just want to see who's out and about. Shopping district. Yukiko, who we don't need to rank up. It's so hot every day now. I can't drink enough beer to cool down. My boss isn't here. Is he when you need him? I wanted him to buy me all my beer. Stupid boss. It was a Chie. There's the man who gives us models, and the old man. I bet you didn't know Inaba used to be a mining town, did you, boy? It got bigger little by little thanks to the blessings of nature. You can still see signs of that. You can catch fish in the river or spot rare bugs around. Go out a little ways and you can even fish in the ocean. You should have lots of fun while you're still young. We need more Genji. Okay. I don't need the jewel for... Yeah, it's not the Genji either, is it? Oh well. Be calm. You spend time talking with Dojima. You feel your relationship is going to become closer soon. One of the things I wonder if they'll change is if they'll make the Tabata at the shrine, like Fuyumi, I think, the fortune in P5. In terms of spend money, you can get a boost to them, and it doesn't chew up time. But we'll see. Today is respect for the aged day, so you have the day off. All you can do now is wait for Naoto's recovery. What should you do today? The Equinox is there. Nothing's about today there. Mid-toins. I think it's around here that the deadline is. Actually, mind you, I could be there and make it a short, very, very short run. Save. Nothing there. So I think we can rank up Death today because it's a holiday, and that's available today. I could have actually spent time harvesting, but okay. Don't need any of those. Going to town. Check the floodplain. Might as well finish her off, so to speak.
My.
You-chan, I'm happy to see you. Sano smiles gently. Since you have marked a persona of the Death Arcana, your relationship will become closer. Spend time.
Yes.
I suppose that today is the last day I'll be seeing this river. I've decided to move. My children have offered me a place with them. At first I turned them down because I didn't want to leave the place I was born in, but... Will you keep insisting?
No.
Oh no. If I stay here, I'll only think about my husband and the time I spent with him. If I stay here and mope around, oh, I'm sure he'll feel bad up in heaven. Sano smiles gently.
Will you accept this?
You obtained the old fountain pen. I saved up my money to buy this a long time ago. I used it to write to my husband before we were married. I'd be delighted if you would have it. I'd feel that our story hasn't truly ended. I'll treasure it.
Thank you.
I believe that the past, when we exchanged letters, is connected to the present day. I'm sure I don't have very long left in this world, but that's not the case for you. You're carrying on my story now. I think I can keep smiling to the end. I think I've had a good life. Hisano's smile is full of affection. It seems you were able to give Hisano some support. Rank Max. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be eyes to the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Mahakala. Mahakala, maybe? The ultimate form of the Death Arcana. The Old Lady Social Link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Old Lady Social Link. Your power to create personas of the Death Arcana has reached its maximum. You Narakami has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Death Social Link, you can now fuse Mahakala, the King of Darkness. Dun dun dun! Do you have someone you love? I'm not too sure. Is that so? When you do find someone to love, remember this old lady's advice.
Live a long and full life. That is the greatest thing you can do for your beloved.
You spent a while talking about different things with Hisano.
I hope that one day we will meet again.
You said goodbye to Hisano and headed back home.
Oh, you're home.
I am indeed. Ahoy hoy. There's some fried dough. It may be leftovers from Naoto's school lunch. A little. We'll hold off on it for now because we need to go to the shrine. I nearly did that too late. More jewel beetles. Back home. Save. It reminds you of your own elementary school. In your reminiscing, you ate more than you intended. You decided to leave the rest in the fridge.
Yeah!
You spent a precious moment with Nanako. You feel the relationship is going to become closer soon. Good. Luncheon time. Hello? Oh, hey you, son. Do you have some free time today? Well, if you do, and you feel like hanging out, I'll be around the liquor store. Maybe you should hang out with Naoki after school. Good afternoon! As I'm sure you all know, yesterday was Respect for the Aged Day. Did you all take good care of your elders? I sure did. My grandmother is over 90, but she still gets out and sweats by playing gateball. I just know she's gonna live over 100 years. Heck, she's almost there. I wish her all the best to reach 100. Oh, Narukami, you're a city boy, you might know this. What do you call somebody who's between 90 and 100 years old? Nonagenarian. Dispresentarian is a great... Oh, amazed by that big brain of yours. Are you close to your grandparents? A nonagenarian is somebody in their 90s. I learned that from Mr. Hosoi. Hosoi. Interesting, huh? Say, why don't we practice skateball so you'll be able to play with your elders? You answered correctly. Your knowledge has increased. Max knowledge! Good. They can start Naoto's social link immediately. Classes have ended for today. You're waiting for Naoto to recover. So now we do not have to worry about that at all.
I'd rather go to college than get a job. But the colleges around here aren't very good, and if I get a job first, then where would I get one? In Junette's? Oh, it's not too late. I'll try to get close to Yosuke. Hey, did you hear already? You know about the Detective Prince, right? That's so cool, isn't he? He hasn't been coming to school lately, though. Could it be that he's caught up in an investigation? Or he's undercover in some shady business?
So, how about that so-called Detective Prince? He hasn't been coming to school. At least that's what the girls say. I don't care that much. I mean, what's the big deal? I got into a fight with my friends over him. It wasn't my fault, though. I'm still kind of angry about it, so I guess I'll just go home. There should have been so many opportunities to make my move, but there wasn't a single thing I could do. A big shock there. Adios, Chie. Yeah. I heard that on the school trip some students ditched but managed to return before morning. You wouldn't have been among them, would you? I was asleep. Yeah, I wonder about that.
Oh, you! What a coincidence that our paths should cross again. I'm afraid I need your abilities once more.
Sure.
Just what I'd expect from someone who understands the impact of history like yourself. Well, the truth is, I'm thinking of making another dowsing instrument. This time I need you to search for an ore I can use to make a pendulum. If there is a rare enough metal out there, I'm sure I can make use of its power. Only problem being, of course, that rare metals are usually very valuable, and may not be easy to find. But you're something else, you. If anyone can find it, it's you. I will have a considerable rare item awaiting your return and delivery. I'll find it. In confident words, I'll leave it to you.
I believe the metal we're searching for is called curriculum. Unless it's meant to be, like, curriculum.
I don't want to go home. My mum keeps bugging me to help out in the kitchen. But if I mess up, she just flips out. Last time I helped, she started screaming about how after you boil spinach you have to cool it quickly. Cooking is fun, but being forced to do it someone else's way makes it annoying.
I mean, I think there is a way to fry it that is meant to really bring out all the umami in it. Yeah. Naoto Shirogane, eh? Word on the street is he's quite the playboy. With a face like his, no wonder. You can't go a face like that. Well, not something you need to be worried about, right? Hey, did you hear? That Hanako is laying down the law with the other girls. She said, you better not go near Ted. What the hell did this guy do? Trust me, you don't want to know. He shouldn't have told me. I wanted to know, and he shouldn't have told me. Now I'm telling you, you don't want to know. This guy's been the talk of the entire female student body. Something about him tickling their maternal instincts. I want to tickle them too. That's not what that means, but feel free. I give you my permission.
Sensei. Sensei, do you know the secret of hitting on girls? I hear it's an eternal debate amongst boys. They say it's all in the first impressions. How would you handle it?
Ask him straight up.
So you just take your chances. Now that's my sensei. What a man. When I come to school, I get to hear so many different stories. It's all part of the charm of this place.
We could spend home with you two. You're waiting. He must be so flustered if he still doesn't notice me. Love is blind. Hurry and find me. I'll always be here. You changed your tune quick.
I saw Senpai in the shopping district a few days ago. I was going to give her a souvenir for the school trip, but she was with someone I'd never seen before, and she was smiling. I ran away, but do you think they were really...
Who knows? Maybe it's best to just ask her. This is the men's bathroom. Enter. Oh yeah, that was yesterday. I should have actually done that, shouldn't I? Oh well. Okay. I hadn't noticed that light sticking out before.
Why am I going to college anyway? At the Oakland cram school, I was asked by my teacher, are you studying hard to get into a city university? That's not it though. I'm not just trying to get into a big city university.
That Shirogane guy entered school as a first year, huh? Like he's called the Detective Prince, right? And why did all this interesting people show up right as I'm graduating? I only get to spend 1 year at the same school as Risei-chan. Rooms are pretty wild now. That's to be expected. He's an idol and a prince after all. Right up. This is as fast as I can run.
A little while ago, I saw my father looking at information about the university. I hadn't thought about it before, but college costs a lot of money, doesn't it? If I leave home, I'll need to pay for a place to live, and for food, and for everything. I won't have my family there to support me.
You could always look at potential scholarships. They can certainly help. Weeder. Monday is looking real wet. No, we've already done you. Classroom. Floor 1. Every time I try to invite Naoto to come mountain climbing, he's nowhere to be found. Think you read my mind and erased all the evidence of his existence? Just what I expect from a high school detective. What do you think detectives do?
So, I had a talk with my dad about my future. I know it's early to be thinking about this stuff, but hey, this is my life we're talking about. I've already decided what I want to do, and I've got the determination to make it happen. And my dad is still pretty against it, but I'm not going to give up until he's fully convinced.
That's the attitude. Yukiko is there. Nothing in the shoe locker.
Oh, Senpai, do you have a minute? Since you're such a smart guy, you're the perfect person to ask. Is it true that Kanji-kun and Risei-san are dating?
Nope, not true.
Really? They speak so casually around each other, and they're always getting spotted at Juness together. Are you hiding something from me, Senpai?
Maybe you're right.
So I was right.
Yeah. Naoto Shirogane, high school detective. My class can't stop talking about him. Pretty amazing though, huh? To be honest with you, I'm a little jealous. I wonder if my family would be proud of me if I were in his shoes. Who knows? Practice building. There is no Kanji-chan to speak to you. So, probably... No, say we go. The students are gossiping.
Detective Prince, huh? That's amazing, huh? Isn't it cool? Oh, his face is so delicate, but he's so handsome. Just like a real prince. Oh, the kid over there is in his class. I'm so jealous.
You know, I wonder where the signal for the Midnight Channel is coming from. The TV needs a signal or else it won't show anything. So there needs to be a source for this information. Who knows?
Mr. Kondo's been hanging around the first year's classroom a lot. Saying stuff like Naoto isn't around, huh? He seems to be interested in detectives. Maybe it's because he's a foreign language teacher?
It's a slight leap. Is he the first year coordinator?
A Detective Prince is pretty cool. And a prince? Isn't that an awesome nickname? Come to think of it, we've got a lot of people coming here from the city lately. You, Rosette, and the prince. Everyone who comes from the city is so popular.
And yet I continue to help you out. I tried to see the Midnight Channel. There was something there, but I could barely see it and it was out of focus. Mysterious, huh? I found myself staring at it without even realizing.
So you're still afraid of being made fun of or gossiped about? Jeez, we've been going out for 6 months already. Wouldn't that be even weirder if people found out just now? Do you want to hide the fact that we're together that bad?
I mean, some people may not give a shit and still won't find out. I don't know how, but everyone found out about us. I gotta be super careful during the whole school trip. And how am I gonna hit my groove if everyone's got their eye on me? This is exactly why I wanted it to stay secret. What groove are you trying to get into that requires that to stay secret? Oh, that lazy bastard sure is late. The movie's about to start. He said he'd overslept and missed the train. What? How dumb can he be? Wait. Okay, it's one of those. Special game. And we also need to do the vending machines. I won't do that either later today or tomorrow. In game, that is, if it wasn't clear. Another Tesla coil. And the doll. You still say the same? Yep, okay. I mean, I could start spending money there. Oh, actually, if I particularly wanted to, I could get Cool Breeze as the card. Because that's actually a really good card. Okay, then. We might as well do this stuff now. Yosuke is there waiting for bike. The bike wants to bike. When is next book? Oh, I haven't bought anything yet. When is next book? 10th to the 12th. Okay. Just the one book? Okay then. Narutame? Sorry, Namatame, not Naru. Nama. I was fired from work in spring, but I'm helping with the family business now. The life here is nice too. Building still supposedly being constructed there. I'm not running errands today, So I'm just killing time, some time by myself. Everyone just walks by me without saying a word. It's like I'm not even here. She must feel like this all the time. It's the other thing they may change. I don't know if they did it in P3R or not. Is make it so all of the social links boost something about your character. What this one is aware of. Okay. I'm thinking, I don't have a strength. Oh, I do have a strength. So I don't think I've got a hanged. Yeah. Do I want to bring in a hanged? Das ist question. I think for no. How should I do it? So we might as well up Yumi, because she's close to being maxed out. Well then, it's his first rank. Maybe I can get through him without. Oh yeah, I know why I pulled that up. But maybe I can get through Kanishi without needing a hanged for the first rank. I don't know about that. It doesn't give you the same indication as P5 does. If nothing else, that was a good addition. But let's start up here. Last chance. Booeth these machines. To the south. To the south, to the south, to the south. Tap was the one, wasn't it? And technically, if we are specifically focusing on getting stats up, what we should be doing today is doing strength. Especially if we're not as worried about collecting all the books now as well. I got into an argument with my cousin in the hospital. Heard from his parents he was being bullied at school. Guess it was insensitive for me to ask about his friends, huh? I mean, if you didn't know, shouldn't be a huge problem. And I know they're 5. She's 7 or 8? 7. Hey, you. Oh, sorry. You going to practice? Didn't you have Callie, episode of the Strength Arcana? You two might get along well. You feel your relationship with Ko is going to become closer soon. Will you attend basketball practice this afternoon? See. Yeah, let's go. Go nuts. Yasagami Hygiene. You attend basketball practice. Your diligence is increased. Ko doesn't look very motivated.
Yo.
What's up, guys? Wanna grab some grub on the way home? Huh? Is practice over already? Mine? Yeah, they're just cleaning up. No, mine. It's over, isn't it? I gotta go home. Hey you, what's his problem? Is he sick or something? Something else. Something else? What's wrong? You know, I'm pretty short for a basketball player. I guess. But it has its advantages. I always get a kick out of driving right past all the tall guys. It makes me feel good. It's something I can do, no one else. Not my grandma, not my sister. It's all me. What's the point? Who cares how hard I train? Not like we ever play any real games. It's totally worthless. It has no meaning whatsoever. Are you serious, man? I'm out. Later. What's up with him? You tell Daisuke about what Ko told you on the rooftop. You've gotta be kidding. You should be celebrating that they let him play, not sulking. God damn it, I don't get any of this. Hang on. You said it was pointless, right? Because they don't play any real games? Well then why don't we give him a real match? Sitting around here thinking about it won't do crap, we gotta take action. Right? You're right.
Alright.
That's what I'm talking about. If it's a game he wants, it's a game he'll get. Daisuke's pumped up. Anyway, where do we start with setting up a real game? I got an idea. Hey, you! What's up, Daisuke? Did you switch over to the basketball team or something? Yeah, right. Listen to this. You guys are gonna have a real game, so pick a day and a team to play against. What? No way. Yes, way. If you don't play, I'll tell the teachers about all the homework you always copy. That's lame, man. Shut up. You better be ready to, because it's gonna happen soon. You got that? Soon. Got some dirt on some of the other guys too, so we should have no problem getting together a full team. You're quite a strategist. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Daisuke laughs. Well, if we come up short, I'll play too. I don't really know the rules, but whatever, right? Daisuke laughs. You two planned a match for Ko's sake. And for his sake. You feel your relationship has grown stronger. Our athlete social link has reached level 6. Your power to create personas of the strength arcana has grown. Alright, next practice will be a real scrimmage. I'm gonna go recruit more people. Catch you later, man.
See ya.
You bought up the Daisuke and decided to go home.
Welcome home, big bro.
Spend time with Nanako. We should do this first. I also did not check Junas.
They look yummy.
Let us Go for the eggplant, because we're going to run into more instant kills from here on. Nothing there. Shouldn't be anyone outside, we've already done the bugs, so we can spend more time with Nanako. But first, before that falls down, I need another beer. I will be right back. Wait. Nanako!
Yeah! You know the photo you found before?
I
gave it back to Dad. He looked happy and smiled at me.
Good.
Big bro, I love my dad.
He loves you too.
I think so too.
Nanako was smiling cheerfully.
Dad didn't forget about how we used to pick flowers at Samigawa. He smiled at me and said, "You remember too? Dad loves Mom." I feel sorry for him losing someone he loves.
He still has you.
Yeah, I won't go anywhere.
Nanako smiles vigorously.
I'm glad to be Dad's daughter.
Nanako is smiling so happily. Through that smile, you feel your relationship has grown even deeper. Nanako Dojima Social Link has reached level 9. Your power to create personas of the Justice Arcana is growing.
It's your turn to talk.
It's just about Nanako's bedtime. What will you do? Play with her.
Yay! Then, I know. Let's play cards.
Nanako looks really happy. You decide to play some cards with her. And avoid all topics of conversation. It's getting late, so you put Nanako to bed and went to your own room. And Nanako, that is how you deal out in Texas Hold'em. Hello, what?
Oh, it's you. You're not busy today, are you? Hang out with me.
Will you spend the day with I? Decide later.
I see.
What will you do after school? I probably will spend time with I. But I want to make sure.
Tell me
Oh. I sense that intense gaze today, too. Could I possibly have a secret admirer?
Ah, we've got some ointment. At least it was on the counter. Oh, if we're going to spend time with I, we need to get our, whatchamacallits, a persona to rectify that. Junior. You there, madam. Melon. I would like a friend seedling. GA is available for a ride today. Take that out of context. To the shrine. Ooh. That wasn't that early. Oh, but we still got a jewel beetle out of it, so good. At least it's something. So either hanged or I. I's the one that's a bit more what's the word? Temperamental, I guess, with her timing and availability. Nothing to say, Margaret. No poems to find. Ah, if we create Tamlin today, we get a bunch of stuff. We need to go on and get a bunch more stuff for that. But can we go and steal the moon? Pardon me. It's interesting it wants power charge when it's a better magic user. But then I know the thing it transforms into is a big power utilizer. Of the current lot, that might be the best to do. Oh no, sorry, that. Actually, maybe not, because we don't get fire resistance into it. Nor does that, to be fair. Fusion calculator. What does Suiki learn? Not a lot. Interesting moveset. Is there anything else we could create? What does Kingu get? Because it'll open up some space. It's basically no panic, no poison, vicious strike. And endure. That's another weird one. So we'd probably go... I mean, the problem is I need Gabrielle to hand over ice stuff. Ah, sort of. We should actually be able to... If we ignore the fire for now... This will get the null fire onto it though. On one hand it's expensive, on the other hand we have money. So let's go Mabufala, null fire, ice amp, and then that. Hang on. That, yeah, okay. That, and we'll throw those two on. That's Onki, I believe, that they create, isn't it? The keys? Or just straight... Oh, sorry, just straight Oni. No, that's not right. Don't need regenerate 2. I'm more looking at this for later. The cross fusion stuff. On your key, that's what it is. Ah, he's an electric boy. Okie dokie. And Seth has arrived. Anyway, we'll leave it at that for now. Well, I say leave it at that. I should probably for the sake of everything else, I should probably re-grab Raphael at the bare minimum. Yasagami High. Nope, wait, you're around here.
Oh,
Oh, you. What do you want?
Since you have Suiki, episode of the Moon Arcana, you two might get along. If your relationship will become closer to that, will you spend the afternoon?
Sure.
I don't have anything better to do.
I looks almost happy. Yasagami High shoe lockers. I told you she would be right back.
Yo.
Hey you, what you doing? The class had a presentation today. So we're at the auditorium. Oh yeah, you guys are both on the basketball team, right? Hey, isn't I Ebihara your manager? Seriously? Damn, now I'm jealous. It's not like she comes to practice. Probably because she's always on the prowl for guys. Yeah, I heard she's pretty loose. And doesn't she look like she's got a sugar daddy or two? Yeah, she's stacking the paper. I wonder how much she gets paid. Damn, dude, don't hold back or anything. You think it's a cheaper market out there in the boonies? I don't know, man. This is premium grade high school tail we're talking about. And with a body like that? Seriously, just look at her hips. The conversation is getting more and more vulgar. Stop them. The conversation stopped abruptly. It seems Ko was also offended. Cut the crap, guys. You don't even know if that stuff is true. Alright, alright. Shit, I'm gonna be late for the meeting. Skedaddle.
Sorry.
Oh, you. I know you and I sounded pretty close, right? But those guys aren't usually that bad. Don't hold it against them, alright? You sense Ko's consideration.
See ya.
Did you hear them? They were practically yelling. It's not like that kind of stuff really bothers me. I expect it. They don't even know me. Why should I care what they think? I'm fine. But... thanks. I blushes happily. You feel like you understand I even better now. Ebihara social link has reached level 4. Your power to create personas of the Moon Arcana has grown. I also don't think if I checked if kanji was available or not. I'm gonna head home. And you're gonna walk with me.
Goodbye.
You walked out of her house and went home.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
I has arrived.
I went shopping today. The fridge is full of food. There was a delivery for you. I left it on the table.
The Soma combo. We can do janitorial work. Or we can spend time with Nanako. I did do the shrine today, didn't I? Always worth a check. Yep. I should spend time with Nanako. And so I will. After all, we have a deadline. Next time she she maxes out. She matches out. Who goeth there? Oh, why?
Hey. You're free after school, right?
Maybe.
I see.
What will you do after school? Possibly spend time with her. From the other direction, rides on high, echo! Hey, Daisuke's been acting kind of weird. I get the feeling he's up to something. Oh well, you got practice today, right? I'll see you around. Maybe you should show up to basketball practice after school. Maybe so. Okay, same stuff. Who is available? Yosuke is available, we could max him out. All of this stretch is available. Cometh down the aisle. Nothing in there. No visa. There is a kanji. Now, what level was he? 6. He wouldn't have survived that Gallagher mine. Or rather, the follow-up from the Gallagher mines. Heather. I'll go upstairs just to double check if her thing's shown up yet or not. I don't think it has. Nope. Enter town. Ah, that's why Viso's not available. I believe I've mentioned it before, but because I haven't done this in a while. To reiterate, if you go on a ride with Viso, you will increase the amount of damage she contributes to the all-out attack. Okay. Tron. Back to form. And yet not the bug we want. I don't think I've ever recognised all those balloons there around Juness. That's interesting. I reckon the city's the other place where a quest may pop up soon. But I think it won't be for a little bit. Yeah, no. Where to now? We could spend more time with I. We could do the practice. Is the temperance available today? Oh, Friday, Saturday, okay. Because that's for understanding, which we're going to need. Oh yeah, we haven't gone here yet, have we? Neither of those. We'll save when we go to deal with eyes because ice branches and we need to make sure we get the right one. Yaskami rooftop. I yanked your arm all the way up here.
You know...
Yes?
Hey,
Thanks.
thank you for that. Last time.
What are you talking about?
You know, the shoe lockers. Those stupid guys were talking about me.
I looks embarrassed.
I'm in a weird mood. Every time I think about what happened, I can feel my heart beating faster. I hardly sleep at night. What should I do? I think...
What should I do? I think I'm in love.
It's funny, isn't it? Like, why now? I just keep thinking back on that day.
It's Kokun.
Do you know if he has a girlfriend? Do you think maybe I'm his type? Or do you think he hates people like me?
Have a little confidence.
You're right.
Not seriously.
I'm not used to things like this. You're the only one I can turn to.
Eyes looking at you with pleading eyes. You feel your relationship with Ai deepen as she reveals a side of herself you've never seen before. Your Ebihara social link has reached level 5. Your power to create personas of the Moon Arcana has grown.
Come on, please. You'll help me, right? All I need you to do is ask him what's his type. That's it.
No problem.
Thank goodness. You don't have to do it today or anything, but please?
Thank you.
You parted with Ai in silence and went home. Okay, it's the next bit that branches.
Welcome back.
Dunker. Oh yeah, a package came for you. It's on the table over there. Your present from Tanaka's Amazing Commodities has been delivered. It's a homunculus. It's a pretty good item to pick up. And just as I was talking about there not being enough, well, just as I was talking about needing to start planting eggplants because more one-hit kills are going to come along. We've done the shrine. Upcoming weather. So it's Monday that Monday. The query with the Monday would be, do we do the fox? Which we probably should. Or do we?
Hey!
Do we do fishing? Because if we do the fishing while it's stormy, Guardian. Hey you, what's wrong? Bored? Did you have service a persona of the Hierophant Arcana? You two might get along well. Do you feel your relationship with Dojima is going to become closer soon? Will you spend time with Dojima? Aye. You're that boy. Well, have a seat. Dojima sighs, but he looks a bit happy. Dojima pushed Nanako to your room for some reason.
Now then, first off,
It seems Dojima has something in mind.
sorry, but can you go call Nanako down here?
Didn't you just send her up there?
Take your time.
Okay. You called Nanako as Dojima as Dojima ordered you to.
You told me to go over there. A cake? Wow! What are we celebrating?
Well, today is a special day for us.
A special day?
That's right.
It's Christmas!
Today's the day when you, me, and him become family.
Sell down to it, eh?
What about before?
Well, anyways, it's the day that we become a real family.
I don't really get it, but it makes me happy.
And that's all that matters.
All right, let's eat.
Yeah!
You spent an enjoyable time together. Nanako used up all her energy and fell asleep.
Well, sorry about making you go along with this.
It was fun.
You're a nice guy.
Well, now I'm leaving. And Dojima looks happy.
I felt like I needed to do this to draw the line. And I wanted Nanako to know. She has to know how important my daughter is to me. She's looking more and more like Chisato. Her smile, her strong attitude. It was hard for me to even look at Nanako's face, because she reminds me so much of Chisato. Chisato died because she went to pick up Nanako. There were times when I'd come close to believing that.
Go.
But even then, I can't count the number of times she saved me just by being there. If I was living by myself, I would never have thought about taking you in. I think I was scared. Scared to have someone else around. I was afraid we'd become a family, and then I'd lose it all again. I was running away by chasing a guy who'd run away himself. It was almost funny.
Dojima's smile looks sad. Depression will do
I've been
that to a
scared
guy.
this whole time. That's why I used revenge as an excuse to not spend time with her.
It wouldn't just be that. So we stopped running.
That's right. I can't make Nanako wait any longer.
Good.
Running, regretting, that crap all ends tonight. I'm not gonna lose the things that are important to me. Never again.
You can feel Dojima's strong resolve. Ryotaro Dojima's social link has reached level 9. Your power to create personas of the Hierophant Arcana has grown.
That's the strength you've shown me.
And these bulging muscles.
Thanks.
Anytime. You sat with Dojima for some time in silence before going to your room. Today is the autumnal equinox, so you have the day off from school. All you can do now is wait for Naoto's recovery. What should you do today? So, the daycare should be open, which would be a decent shout. Ah! Might be able to level up Yosuke, which gets him sorted. Otherwise... okay, we can't do Yosuke. Unless he's looking for a ride. I don't know, Kanji wants the ride. Marie's there, Risei's there. Rank is Risei. So, I know who I want to romance. Risei would be the second choice. So I'm wondering if I push Risei through now because Risei's worth having around, like having maxed out. Your navigators always are, getting them done as quickly as possible. So I'm wondering if I rank up Risei completely or if I hold off until I get a clear picture of if I can max out the one I want to romance or not in time, in which case I think I've got one more level in Risei I can do anyway, and then max it, and then I have to stop for the romance, because I think generally, with the exception of it's weird that Risei and that the romanceable options are at rank 9. No, hers is next rank. Risei's is next rank. It's either 8 or 9 for people. So we can do Marie, which needs to happen at some point anyway. That might be a decent way to spend the day. Can you do Konishi? Head to Shrine. Okay, the animation changed on it, but the conversation did not. Bug. Beautiful. Really good. Right, I'm gonna... Okay. I'm going to start up a coffee. With my current setup today, I can hear when it's done this time. So I'll let it go in the background while I'm doing stuff. So me setting stuff up will be a minute or two. Should only be a minute really, and then I'll come back and sort that all out, and we'll play through until the coffee's done, and then I'll fill it up, and then we'll drag back in. I won't be doing this for too much longer, probably another half hour at absolute most, just as a heads up. But yeah, I'll be back pretty soon. And back. Oh, the advantages we've got all the stats we need to start the link I want to max out and continue. So let's get that done. So let's go.
Oh, Senpai!
If you're free, let's go play.
Did you have Raphael? Soon as the lovers are kind of, you thought you could be closer to it. If your relationship with Rise is going to come closer soon. Will you spend the day with Rise? Indeed.
Where should we go?
Rise looks happy. Sozai Daikaku. You came with Rise, who seems enthusiastic about eating out.
What should I have? Heck, maybe our shop should do something like this. How about a gunmo kebab? Or a tofu croquette?
Well, if it isn't Rise-chan.
Bagel?
You're the deputy mayor, right? Good afternoon.
I heard the news. You know, about the upcoming film. You haven't heard yet? You know Kaname, right? Kaname Mashita. They're gonna be filming nearby, right? I hope they stop by Inaba, too. Oh, I know. Why don't you ask?
Kanamin. I don't have anything to do with them anymore.
But wait, how many are coming? We only have small bed and breakfasts around here. Got it! They can stay at the Amagi Inn. All right, I need to go tell that manager guy I was just talking to.
Yeah, that's sent over.
Oh, Rise-chan. Nice to see you.
Inoue-san, what do you want today?
I'm down here scouting film locations, so I thought I'd come see you. I wanted to hear your answer one more time, face to face. Are you sure you're not coming back?
Coffee's ready. Hang up. And back again. Sorry for the multiple stop starts.
I'm not going back.
I see. Okay, I understand. Well, now I can focus on my new job. I signed up as Kaname Mashita's manager. Remember how we were talking about doing that movie? They picked Kaname as your replacement. We're gonna sell Kaname. I have every confidence she'll be just as popular, no, even more popular than Risette.
I would imagine that particular line is meant to be like one last stab at trying to get her back. Otherwise, that's just rubbing salt in the wounds.
I see.
Although, Kaname is an ordinary girl, we have to polish her so she sells. but you had that spark. You learned fast, adapted well to new situations, had that smile that could be as strong or weak as you needed. And those acting skills of yours, you were like an old pro.
Yeah, he's trying to lure her in one last time.
You could have reached heights most girls could never dream of. Yeah, that's what I think anyway. So, I just had to hear it from your own mouth. Well then, goodbye. Stay healthy, okay?
What the heck? That's not fair. After he made me answer? He never told me any of that when we were still working together.
Because you were committed.
Acting skills? Of course I have them. What the heck? Telling me all that stuff now? It's too late.
It seems Rise is crying.
Hey, why am I crying? There's no reason to cry. There's nothing to be sad about. Nothing. Senpai, I don't know why I'm crying.
Cry all you want.
I can't. My eyes will be all swollen tomorrow. I lost everything. I don't know how, but I lost everything. I'm scared. I'm sad. What's going on? Senpai, please, stay here. Stay by my side. Senpai.
You sense this is an important moment. There's no turning back. So hold her as the romantic option. Stay there for friendship. I know, I think one of the earlier mods for this when it came out on Steam was for hold her to not be a decision that well, for this specifically to not be the decision that is whether or not you can romance Rise or not, because a lot of people going, well, you should be able to hold her and comfort her without it needing to be romantic. Yeah, stand there.
Senpai, I have you. I have the others. I didn't lose everything. There are people who need me, right?
More than ever. Rise is smiling through her tears. You feel your relationship with Rise is growing deeper. Rise Kujikawa social link has reached level 8. Your power to create personas of the Lover's Arcana has grown. Rise's growth of heart has affected her persona as well. Stamina Song! Building Wave has powered up to Stamina Song. HP recovery effect at the end of battle has become stronger.
I'm going home now. My head's all messed up. I need time to think it all over. About how I feel now.
Take as long as you need.
I don't want to lose anything more. Goodbye, Senpai.
You watched Rise walk off and went home.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Save. The choice has been made. I mean, if we're particularly doing another romantic option, like, I'm probably holding off Yumi for a while because the expression's maxed out anyway. Got time? Yeah, we've got time. Let's max out Nanako. Nanako looks as if she's not doing anything. If you have thrown a persona of the Justice Arcana, you two might get along well. Hopefully your relationship with Nanako is going to become closer soon. Where do you spend the evening with Nanako? I don't believe I checked the fridge. Okay, maybe I did.
Yeah! I got a call from Dad. He's coming home. Let's make dinner together, big bro.
I'm gonna handle the knives.
There's a lot to do today.
Nanako was more cheerful than usual.
I bought a bunch of dishes. Pickled radish and veggies at Junes.
Ah, that's why you're so happy.
Big bro, can you make a salad?
Sure thing.
Right then. You can be the salad maker.
He's trying to think.
You can be the salad maker. I'm gonna debone a fish.
And I'll be the egg sunny side up maker.
The egg flipper. Nanako looks really happy.
We have to start eating our vegetables
Egg
from
layer?
now on.
Maybe not.
A well-balanced diet is important.
From now on. Nanako confidently repeats this, as if she'd heard it from somewhere else.
My teacher said that families help each other.
Did they also say that vegetable line?
After Mom died, Dad and me have both been lonely. But I have Dad.
Indeed.
And I need to do my best so Dad doesn't feel lonely either.
Aye.
You're my family too. So, let's work hard together.
Let's do it.
Yeah!
Pinky promise. Nanako looks really happy.
Oh, yeah. I'm giving this to you.
You obtained a family picture. It has Nanako and her parents in it.
Dad made extra copies.
Ah.
Your family too, so you should have a family picture.
But where am I?
Let's get a picture of you and me and Dad all together one day.
Of course, Nanako.
I love you, big bro.
Love you too, Nanako. You feel a warm sensation of love from Nanako. You can feel a tight bond between yourself and Nanako. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create throiugh, the ultimate form of the Justice Arcana. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that, throiugh. Nanako Dojima Social Link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Nanako Dojima Social Link. Your power to create personas of the Justice Arcana has reached its maximum. You, Narukami, has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Justice Social Link, you can now fuse throiugh, the Scourge of Evil. In the name of justice.
We need to hurry or Dad'll be home before we're done.
But it can't be too early, otherwise it'll go cold. You prepared dinner with Nanako. So we got a notification.
I'm home.
Welcome.
Dad, welcome home.
Yeah.
I made dinner with Big Bro today. We made salad and a bunch of other stuff.
With big toast and...
I see. Good work, Nanako.
Go wash your hands. Hurry, sit down.
She's really cheerful.
Mmm.
I'm sure it's thanks to you.
Dad, Big Bro, hurry, hurry.
I got it. Let's eat then.
The three of you sat around the table and enjoyed each other's company.
I guess I'll talk about the history of mathematics in Japan then. Japan developed its own mathematics called Wasan that originally crossed over from from China. Japan developed its own mathematics called Wasan that originally crossed over from Japan. Wasan, by the Edo period, developed so much that they could calculate 41 digits of pi. At the height of Wasan's popularity in the Edo period, a book came out titled Math Girl. I guess there must have been math nerdettes back then too, but it was just a drill book written by a girl. I was a bit of a nerdette back in my youth too. I'm just a boring housewife now. Time is cruel. Even Wasan has disappeared. Trying to make money the right way feels so stupid. Anyway, let's move on to the workbook. Oh look, more practice problems. You listen to the lecture intently. Your knowledge is increased. Classes are ended. That is one deadline done. Technically the second deadline done because there's another one that we finished a lot earlier. Time. We have a Yosuke. We have a Ko. There. Yeah, we can level up Riso. Riso is probably the better one to do.
Oh, Senpai.
I just would have to check if it was ready to advance or not. We may well spend time with her anyway. She's the one you sort of need to focus on. Egg and plankton. And away. Central shopping district. One thing I hate about the countryside is that rumors spread so quickly. I experienced it firsthand, you know. Some chick could know things I've done without even knowing, without even having seen me do them. Everyone's got too much free time. Country life's pretty ridiculous, ain't it? We could do temperance as well. Yeah, there are a lot of bugs in Inaba. They're bug-loving boys said so. That's why I catch bugs a lot with my friends. Do you like bugs? Yep. Oh, just like me. It's fun to search for bugs, huh? Man, playing with guys is so much more fun. The girls scream when they see bugs. I'm sure not all of them do. After all, there are a lot of men who scream when they see a speed ray. Or a spider. They don't tend to be Australian. Mind you, there are plenty of Aussies who don't particularly like spiders either. At the very least, we know our spiders can be real problematic. I think I might need to start chatting with people again. In terms of what I think it's the dialogue's now changed once more. But we can look into that next time, I think. So I think we'll sign off here. So we defeated Shadow Naoto. We have maxed out a couple of social links, both Death and Justice. and we could get a few more along the way if we particularly want to. Like, Dojima's pretty damn close himself. So yeah, next time when we come back, we'll continue on with social links while waiting for the fog to come right in, and then we can progress the plot from there. But yeah, until next time, guys, thank you for tuning in live if you did, or if you're watching on playback, thanks for watching. As always, I've been throiugh82, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As usual, you can find the links to everywhere else you can find me in the description below, or you can check out the rest of the channel. Tomorrow shouldn't be a stream. If it is, it'll be either a writing stream or it may be something like OpenXCon. I don't know if I'll get the What About This video ready for tomorrow either. It might end up being waited for next week. But we'll see how we go. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Every dream